My name's Audrey Stephenson and I was born at Millthorpe. I was born on the 29th of April in 1931, so do your maths.
So you're just a bit over 70?
Just a bit over 70, yes.
Can you tell me a little bit about your family when you were a child, please?
Yes. I had a twin sister. I was 20 minutes older than her, but sadly she passed away at the age of 52. My mother had 12 children in 15 years, and she was only 36 when she died. There was 2 sets of twins in the family, but one of the earliest set deceased at about a month old, I believe.
That's a big family.
It is a big family, but my mother had 2 sisters, and the story went that after our mother's funeral, our father asked to speak to my mother's 2 sisters, and he asked them if they'd each take a child and rear it, and they agreed. And I often wonder how they agreed which child went to whom. But anyway, that's the way it was. But the 2 sisters weren't very friendly to one another, but they sort of buried their enmity while they raised my sister and I, and we had a pretty good life actually. Better than the other children in our family, the youngest of whom was 3 when our mother died, and they were on the farm with Dad in the Forest Reefs area. And I'm the sole survivor of all those children.
And how would you describe your nationality and culture?
Well, we're supposed to come from French offspring, and our parents, our grandparents, came from the Jersey Island to Australia, but they claimed French nationality.
That's interesting. Where did you go to school, please?
In Millthorpe. My entire school years were spent at Millthorpe.
At what age did you leave school?
15.
How did you get to school?
Walked. We didn't live far from the school, we walked. Even went home for lunch each day.
That's nice.
It was nice.
Did you have a favourite subject or teacher?
Yes, I loved English. Wasn't too keen on maths. And Miss Morton, who was actually the infant teacher, was my favourite teacher. She was a very special woman.
Any favourite memories from school?
Yes, my nickname when I went to school was Spitfire, and none of the boys were real keen on me actually.
Why did you get the name Spitfire?
Well, because if anyone upset me, I'd come up fighting to the skinniest fist you ever saw.
What about your favourite food or drink or fruit as a child?
Well, I loved any fruit really, and every Saturday my uncle, who reared me, was my mother's sister, used to take me down to Bennett's store and buy me this drink called Green River. It was actually lime, but I was very, very wrapped up in Green River as a drink.
Favourite singer or song?
Yes, John McNally, and I think not from a religious standpoint, but how great art thou?
Very good. Favourite movie or musical?
Yeah, the favourite movie was The Thornbirds.
What about favourite sport or recreation or hobby?
I used to play a bit of tennis.
Do you like arts or crafts?
No, I'm not very good at those. I was good at knitting, quite good at knitting.
Now, what did you do when you finally left school?
Well, the first job I had, I was a telephonist on the old-fashioned telephone exchange at Millthorpe before it went over to, I can't think of the word.
Automated, yeah.
Yeah, that's right, that's it.
Now, can you tell me a little bit about your family today, please?
My family today, well, I had 2 daughters, but sadly we lost our eldest girl about 12 years ago. And Joy, the other girl, Joy was the younger of the 2. She's they've lived just out of Orange. And she and her husband and family have been absolutely wonderful to my husband and me. Before we come in here and since we've been in here, we are very, very lucky, very blessed to have them.
Wonderful. Well, thank you very much, Audrey.
Thank you very much.